We have a significant NHL trade to discuss. The Yaroslav Askarov sweepstakes have come to a close. He's off to San Jose. We'll discuss the full package coming up next. So welcome back to another video here at Top Shelf Hockey. As I mentioned, we have another huge trade in the NHL. The busy month of the August here, the middle part of it at least, it continues. It's kind of crazy, but it's certainly great for entertainment and for giving us lots to talk about here. But the Nashville Predators' disgruntled prospect goaltender, Yaroslav Askarov, who has made it known recently that he will not report for duty in the American Hockey League again. He felt he was ready for NHL duty. It was basically pretty upset with the Sharks that they blocked him from having a shot at really making the NHL this year. Of course, they extended UC Saros on an 8-year deal. So for one, he knew he didn't have any chance anytime soon to be the starter. And then on top of that, they bring in Scott Wedgwood on a UFA contract to be the backup. On a couple of years with significant money too. So it's like, clearly they didn't feel he was ready and didn't want to bank on him really needing to be a regular for a couple of years. So, they kind of boxed him out and he was not pleased with that. Time will tell if he's right or they're right or how this plays out. But for right now, the former first-round pick goaltender is off to San Jose. We've mentioned the Sharks as one of the teams that were in the mix for this player. Makes a lot of sense given where they're at with the rebuild. And the only guys standing in his way there from being a starter are Mackenzie Blackwood and Vitek Vanacek. If I'm Askarov, I like those odds. That tandem did not work in New Jersey. I don't expect it to work in San Jose with a weaker team. I suspect that the Sharks will probably end up maybe Vanacek gets moved or put on waivers or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But at the end of the day, Askarov is a Shark, and I think he'll be given every opportunity to play in the NHL. Here's the full details of the trade. Going to San Jose is goalie Yaroslav Askarov, a 2025 third-round pick, which is originally a Colorado Avalanche pick, and prospect forward Nolan Burke. So they get a prospect forward and a third-rounder as well. Going to Nashville is a 2025 conditional first-round pick, which belongs to the Vegas Golden Knights. Of course, they got that from the Tomas Hertl trade. Prospect forward David Edstrom also came from Vegas in the Tomas Hertl trade. And goaltending prospect Magnus Krona. So they get a goalie prospect back who was content to play in the American Hockey League, who was clearly not quite ready for that yet. So for Nashville, they get another goalie to put in the pipeline for later on, which is good. And they get a first rounder, which is likely going to be a late first rounder, but still a first rounder and a good forward prospect. So essentially, the San Jose Sharks took their return from Vegas for Tomas Hertl, and they flipped it over to Nashville for Yaroslav Askarov. It's essentially, if you want to do it from a trade perspective, that's basically what happened. Hertl becomes Askarov. It's just that simple. For San Jose, I love the fact that they're being aggressive here. I love the fact that they're trying to find themselves a goalie of the future. They think they've got one, so they don't mind giving up that level of package. Edstrom, a good player, but obviously they felt like it's an upgrade getting hopefully the goalie of the future here. Edstrom will hopefully get an opportunity in Nashville with a deep roster there as well. So from Nashville's perspective, I think they did well here as well. They get a first-round pick and a decent prospect out of this, and a goalie prospect. So I don't think Nashville could have done much better. It's a great offer. In San Jose, I like what they did here as well. A little bit of a gamble for Mike Grier and the Sharks, there's no doubt. And it's going to be a little while before we know if that gamble pays off. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's a risk I think that they're in a position to take. And I like the fact that they're going out there and making it. So I for right now, it's kind of a win-win. The Preds move on from a goalie that they were not quite comfortable with yet, getting into the NHL, and they get a good return. He goes to San Jose where he has a chance to do what he thinks he can do, and, well, the rest is history. We'll say. I'll have to wait and see. But this is a significant trade for both sides. It could work out. Let me know your thoughts. Is there a winner of this trade right now? Is it pretty even? Right now, I'm saying pretty good deal for both sides, but I'd love to know what your opinion is, and we can talk about it further in the comment section. Of course, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and stick around. We'll keep you up to date with all the news, rumors, and analysis of all 32 NHL teams. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.